Right now on Up with KREM, a lawsuit against Kootenai County Sheriff Robert Norris. What we know about the newly filed defamation suit.
Because I've got the federal experience, that it is something that I can sort of return to my community.
We are getting to know the candidates in Washington State vying for your vote. This morning, we hear from 5th Congressional District candidate Carmela Conroy.
Sunny conditions finish the week as the weekend ahead is split between a warmer day Saturday and a rainy one Sunday.
Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. on your Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. It's also Friday.
Friday Eve.
Friday Eve. All right. And meteorologist Thomas Patrick. I heard you. Thomas Patrick joining us now to tell us how cold it is on this Friday Eve. If you're headed out the door, Thomas, you're going to want to grab a coat today.
Yeah, not too bad, though, because it is late October at this stage. So we are just going to expect temperatures to be pretty close to the freezing mark pretty much every day from here on out. We are at 34, so even that 2 degrees above the freezing mark, that can make a difference overall. So compared to yesterday, we are about 4 degrees warmer overall, but I know it's still 34. So yes, grab that jacket overall. It is 32 in Coeur d'Alene, 28 in Pullman, and the cold spot is in Omak this morning at 26 degrees.
All right, we're taking a live look right now at I-90 and Arthur. As you can see, it's 6:01 here on this Thursday morning. Traffic moving along very smoothly right now. Of course, we'll keep an eye out on the traffic situation for you throughout the morning and let you know if anything changes.
New this morning, a woman has filed a lawsuit against the Kootenai County Sheriff and the county's local government.
Penny Collinson alleges that Sheriff Norris made vulgar sexual remarks about her at an April candidate forum in Cataldo. According to our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press, Collinson filed the lawsuit on Monday. The suit accuses Norris of saying that Collinson likes to photograph child pornography at the local library. Now, back in July, we first reported Collinson filed an intent to sue, and the sheriff's office then offered a $10,000 reward to anyone who could provide video evidence of the claims. According to the Coeur d'Alene Press, yesterday, Sheriff Norris denied the allegations and suggested that the lawsuit is politically motivated.
In a statement issued by the sheriff's office, he said, quote, "The claims are 100% false and are nothing more than local level lawfare to create doubt and uncertainty regarding my character and reputation." He goes on to say, quote, "In my 30-plus years of impeccable public service, I've never been accused of any wrongdoing, corruption, or sexual harassment until I decided to run for public office." This is a developing story. For the latest updates, you can head to our website, krem.com.
When he killed his dad last night and one of us is going to die, I think we should probably close down West Mountain.
Washington State troopers arrested a man named Damian Eifert for stabbing his father to death on Tuesday. Yesterday, the Washington State Patrol closed off both directions of I-90 during an hour-long standoff with the man near the Four Lakes interchange.
It's a story we brought to you as breaking news yesterday on Up with KREM. WSP and WSDOT say crews were helping someone with a stalled car. They found Eifert sleeping inside of the car. WSDOT workers ran the car's plates and found out it was stolen. Eifert then threatened the responding troopers.
He was barricaded in the car. They said that he told them he has a gun and then reached for his waistband.
After 1 hour, Eifert was shot with a beanbag and arrested. This morning, he is in custody for second-degree murder. We are still working to find out the name of the stabbing victim.
Well, as the temperatures drop, now is really the time to get your home prepared for the winter.
Yeah, you need to start now. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones joining us now live. So, Brandon, you've learned about an opportunity to make that process a little bit easier. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Tim Channing. Well, that opportunity presents itself a little bit later this morning right here at the Catalyst building. That opportunity is going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're going to be handing out 600 free energy kits. So perfect timing as you get into these colder months of the year. So Snap, Avista, McKinstry, they all came together and yesterday spent a good portion of time hand packing these individual energy saving kits. So here's what's included. They're going to be energy saving light bulbs, window plastic, weather stripping, and cloth draft stoppers. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. here at the Catalyst building while supplies last. The goal with these kits is to help preserve energy and save on those utility bills during the winter. So if you feel like this is something that could benefit you or your household, good. Again, just a good opportunity to come down here until supplies are all out, but they'll be beginning at 9 a.m. All you have to do is come down and collect that kit. But for now, reporting live here in Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
Well, Boeing machinists voted to continue their now 42-day strike after rejecting the company's latest offer. The union president says 64% of members rejected the offer. Members say they aren't letting go of their main demands, which is to have their pensions reinstated and a 40% pay increase. Boeing's latest offer was a 35% raise over 4 years, reinstating the annual bonus program, a $7,000 ratification bonus, and a one-time company contribution of $5,000 to machinists' 401ks. But the union's president had this to say about the offer once all the votes were tallied.
You know, this wasn't enough for our members. There is a big gap that we couldn't reach, especially when it's been 16 years since we've had a chance to bargain every area of our contract. And trying to make all that up in one is very hard to do, but our members deserve more. They've spoken loudly, and we're going to go back to the table to try to achieve those things.
This vote comes after Boeing reported a $6 billion loss last quarter and is preparing to cut 10% of its global workforce. A Boeing spokesperson said they did not have a comment on this vote.
The time now is 6:06. Let's take a look at some of today's top stories. A Spokane firefighter has been named the 2024 Washington State Fire Marshal of the Year. Deputy Chief of Fire Prevention Lance Dahl was chosen for the award. It's presented to a person who has shown exceptional leadership, mentoring, and adaptability in addressing the evolving challenges of fire prevention. Spokane Fire says his approach to wildfire risk is setting the model for other cities in Washington to follow. This week, Moscow City Council discussed what impacts it will face if the Latah County Jail closes. Earlier this month, the Latah County Sheriff's Office determined the jail may need to close if the county can't fix the declining state of the facility. If the jail closes, Moscow City staff say police would need to take people into custody to the Nez Perce Detention Center in Lewiston for booking and detention. Some council members expressed frustration with the closure of the jail.
I have a really hard time seeing that, digesting it, and then trying to piece together how the heck we got to hearing at a commissioner meeting that it's even on the table that it should be closed.
City staff expects it will need an officer always on call for transportation to Lewiston outside of business hours, and this would cost the city an estimated $80,000 a year. Meantime, Latah County commissioners have not decided on the jail's closure. The North Idaho College is giving its Board of Trustees an update following the final visit from the college's accreditor. This comes after scrutiny from the accreditor surrounding board governance and the Board of Trustees itself. The report will be released by the Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities. The college will then have 10 days to respond. They are set to attend the commission meeting in Seattle next January.
The report is not the last step in the process. Until the commission meeting, the college is permitted to provide updates and additional evidence to the NWCCU, as there are 4 board meetings that we can provide evidence of best practices in board governance.
After reviewing all of the evidence and the report during the January meeting, the commission has 30 days to send a written response to North Idaho College with their decision. That's a look at this morning's top stories.
The time is 6:08, and today no fog out there this morning, and because of that, we should see a bit more sunshine through the morning hours. That should result in our temperatures at least getting back into the 50s today, unlike yesterday where we ended up at 47 just because that early morning cloud cover held us back pretty severely in terms of temperatures yesterday. Now for the weekend ahead, I'm going to be tracking this storm system that is over the Pacific Ocean, and this is aimed at the northwest, but it's going to take until Saturday and Sunday before it arrives. So coming up, I'm going to be timing that out hour by hour, let you know when the rain is set to arrive here locally and how intense it could be. So your full forecast is in less than 10 minutes.
What is the most important thing you would want to tackle in Congress if you're elected?
We're learning more about the candidates running for Washington's 5th congressional district. In the next 3 minutes, we sit down to spill the tea with candidate Carmilla Conroy. First, here's a live look outside on this Friday Eve. We're so glad you're joining us here on Up with KREM. We'll be right back.